Hello, my name is Darcel Woods. I'm with Trinity Employment Specialist. I am a travel contract nurse recruiter, and I want to talk today about RNs, LPNs getting their licensure. And I know as an RN, you have a license for the state that you're in, but a lot of nurses are interested in compact nursing. And started last year, 2019, Oklahoma became part of the compact state. And even though you guys already have your licensures here in Oklahoma, it does not automatically open a door for you to have a compact license. So what I suggest as your recruiter is you contact the Board of Nursing, and there is a small fee to pay. But what that does is you pay the fee, and that just opens up a window where you could not only go, you could go to maybe 33 other states with the compact license. And I think that's good news for a lot of nurses. A lot of nurses don't know about compact licensing, but this is very important to say if you move, you and your husband, you decide you want to move to, say you want to go to South Carolina. South Carolina is a part of the compact license state. And there's many others, but it would benefit you to have a compact license because you never know what's going to happen. Husband's job, you might have grandchildren or children in college somewhere. You want to pick up a contract close by where they are. That's helpful as well, just to have that licensure handy. And the way you do that, again, you just contact the Board of Nursing and get your licensure. And there is a fee, not very expensive. As long as you have your Oklahoma license, you should be able to get a compact license. And then once you get that compact license, then you might think about picking up a contract here in Oklahoma, just in case you have to leave and go to another state. I ask all travel nursing their first time picking up a travel nursing contract here in Oklahoma is to do a contract in your own backyard, so to say. Because if you do a contract here in Oklahoma, then you're ready. You know what to expect. You know the process. There is a process. You're learning another timekeeping system. You're learning a different area, a different hospital, how they conduct their business, different from where you are now in Oklahoma. Oklahoma has a blanket. Most hospitals conduct the same way, use the same time system, but when you go outskirts from your immediate radius of 100 miles, everybody use something different. Your certifications, your EMR systems. A lot of, right now, I know Oklahoma use Cronus. A lot of them use different programs, and that's very helpful for you in the long run on your resume of the EMR systems, the conversion systems that they use. So it's very helpful for you in the long run to be a travel nurse. It not only gives you a chance to work a 13-week contract, but even though you work 13 weeks, then you could take a week vacation. You can't do that if you work 40 hours a week. It does not, you could do a vacation after your year, but being a travel contract nurse of Oklahoma, you could take a week off every 13 weeks. So every 3 months, you could take a week off and go back home, go somewhere with your family, go places that you've never been before. Because in the duration of your 13 weeks, say for instance, you bring in $2,000 home a week. Most of that is tax-free per the .gov because you are a travel nurse. That would allow you to take your family on a vacation because most of your money is tax-free. So it takes the burden off of you work real hard, you feel like you're not appreciated. Being a travel nurse helps you relieve some of that stress, that you don't have to wait a whole year to take a vacation. And I think it should be mandatory that nurses could work 6 months and take some time off, but we know that doesn't happen. You have to work a whole year. You do have PTO, but being a travel nurse, it helps in a greater magnitude to relieve a lot of stress. And I'm very interested in not only having, as we open this new division here at Trinity Employment Specialist, but being able to be an avenue to sit down with you over the phone, over video chat, and teach you more about the do's and don'ts of travel contracting, because it is something that you're not comfortable with. I hear a lot of nurses saying, I want to do it, but I don't understand. Well, if I could sit down with you for 15, 20 minutes and just we could communicate. You could tell me what you don't understand about it, what fears you have about it, and I will be that ear. And if I could answer it, definitely will tell you what to expect on a contract. I'm one of those recruiters that's not only going to talk to you and get you on a contract, I'm going to walk you through the whole process during the whole 13 weeks. And I think you would feel comfortable with that if someone does that. I have worked with other agencies, and some do, some don't. I believe in calling you once a week to make sure you're doing okay. Just building that rapport helps not only take the pressure off you, your family's back at home wondering, okay, she's not home, how's she doing? Who can she talk to if she have a problem? I want to be that recruiter that could reach out to you and discuss whatever issues you might have. You might have some issues on the floor working with other nurses, because those nurses that you work with, they're core nurses at that hospital. They understand that we have a traveler here on the floor. They know that you're making a lot more money than them. You cannot discuss pay, but they know that traveler makes more money. So that could be a little tension on the floor, and you cannot discuss pay like I stated, but you can call me and let me know if there's an issue, because I would rather address that versus sweeping it under the carpet. Because as you know, being a travel nurse, I want your whole environment to be at ease. I want you to be at rest and peace, knowing that someone has your back. You could talk to someone about whatever issue you face, and you will feel comfortable doing that. Because we all know that fear is a false evidence appearing real, but yes, that fear can be real if you don't expose it. So you have to communicate. And communication is part of my role as your recruiter, to walk you through the process, to enlighten you on the do's and don'ts, and have your back at all times. You can't go to, like you would on a regular job, to your manager or supervisor. Because you're on a contract, that charge nurse or that manager that's on the floor, they don't communicate to you what's going on. They communicate to the agency. I, in turn, communicate to you. If there's an issue, you call me. No matter what time of day, night or evening, weekends, holidays, I am there to answer a question for you at all times. So I hope that it helps. Just making you a little bit more comfortable on wanting to know more about a travel contract. So I hope that helps understanding a little bit more about travel contracts. My name is Darcel Woods with Trinity Employment Specialist. You could contact me by email, darcel@trinityemployment.com, or you could give me a call, 918-622-2588. Again, my name is Darcel Woods with Trinity Employment.